Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet. Okay, I tried something new because when I was setting up the live last time, I noticed that there was some kind of like goal thing that you can set. And so when I was setting up this live, I'm sitting kind of awkwardly because Miley is here and there's a bunch of stuff under the desk that was there. And so it's, yeah, anyway. Oh, wait, I should check to see if my sound is on. Hold on. It's on. Okay. Phew. Anyway, so when I was setting up this live, I saw the feature again and I was like, okay, cool. The only thing is just as I set the goal, I noticed that it said it shouldn't like be with a monetary valued item. Like evidently it should be like once we get so many super chats, I will host a game night on whatever night, or like some kind of a something like that. So but I did a giveaway. I don't know that that's a bad thing. I mean, I guess I can see that maybe that's like I don't know, but what the goal is once we reach, like, you can do as many super chats as you want. Like once you reach as many super chats as you want, and you can start it at I think $2, which is what I did per like one for every $2 or more super chat that we get. Once we reach 10, I'm going to do a giveaway. I guess I can see that being like I don't know. But anyway, that's what I'm doing this time. And then I'll get more creative as far as in the future. But so and then you can do it as it like you can start it at $5 super chats, $10, $15, $20. And I'm like, that's not, I don't know. That to me is kind of like, I don't know. You shouldn't be asking for that kind of money. But I figured this might be a little bit fun. So we'll see how it goes. Hi, monkey. What are you doing? Yeah, you want to say hi to your peeps? But you're under the desk. It's not working this way. No, they don't get to see you. I don't think they can even see your snout. No. But she says, hi, my peeps. Hi, my peeps. I'm here. I promise I'm here. But this doesn't work with you under the desk. You can't sit up the way you like to. Yeah, you're stuck. Look, your head is pressed up against the desk. But that's okay. Oh, I need to turn on the box fan. What are you doing? What are you doing? You can't. People can't see you. Wait, come here. Say hi, my peeps. There's my face. Hi, my peeps. What are you doing? Hi, my peeps. Hi, my peeps. Yeah, hi, my peeps. Right. Oh, you just hit your head. Say hi, peeps. What are you doing? I'm here. I'm under the desk. I'm here. Yeah, you feel hot. Are you hot? Oh, there's her paw. What are you doing? Okay. Say hello, peeps. Hello, peeps. Hello, peeps. What are you doing? Okay, that's enough fun times from her. Okay, let me start the box fan because it's kind of warm in here. Although I don't have all the air conditioners on out there, but something will be better than nothing. But I have to put it so that she has room to get out, because otherwise she's going to be like, what? I'm stuck. Now you're back under the desk, huh? Yeah? Okay. Oh, I didn't tell anybody I was live. Let me send some messenger messages. Glad you're there safely. Good day. In many cases. I wasn't going to be doing a live today. Mr. Boyfriend was on call for one of the locations that's in near the city. And as of this morning, he never got a notice that there were any cases. It could be either scheduled cases or like, I don't know if they're necessarily emergent cases, but they're urgent cases. And he hadn't heard anything as of this morning. And so we were planning on going to a particular garage sale that we've been waiting for a couple of weeks. They've been advertising it. And then we were going to come home and work on one of our other businesses. And so we were super excited. We walked Miley. We got home and we were about to leave. And he's like, I got to go. And I was like, what? And he's like, I got to go to work. they got some cases. The doctor, the other anesthesiologist was like, I'm here because I thought it was just one case, but they're adding on more. Can you come? So they know it takes an hour to get there. So whenever he gets called, it's going to be an hour before, at least an hour before they can start. But so he just got to work a little while ago, like 10 minutes ago. So, but he doesn't work past a certain time, which is cool because we could still get to the garage sale. It started yesterday, so we really don't know, and it goes until tomorrow. But yeah. So anyway, I want to get started on the craft room because there's a lot to still do, and I'm like so lost in what to do because there's so much to do. Does that make sense? Sound is on. Good morning. Hi, Mom. Anyway, so we're going to finish emptying this bin and figuring out where that's going to go. Thing is there is still, I ended up putting the cotton away over, or the cotton acrylic blend from Hobium here in the shelf. And then the very bottom shelf is, I love this cotton, I think, primarily. And then I have this here, which is basically left off from here. So I still have this space and this space to work with. But I really don't have, I mean, I have a lot of yarn. Like if I emptied all my project bags, my goodness gracious, would I have even more yarn. But we're not doing that. So I'm going to have to figure out if I'm going to move something either that's in here and put it there, or if I'm not going to put something from here in there. I was thinking about taking this Lana Bella, which is similar but not, to Unforgettable, and putting it in here and moving the Boho Spirit and Unforgettable from there over here. But then I would have like basically nothing in that on that shelf, which in and of itself isn't the worst thing because that could just be open then for other yarn that may come in. But I would like to have any yarn that I feel I am going to use for purposes of craft fairs or for my website or whatever in these three whatchamacallits, except for the cotton that's down here, but that just it won't sit well there. So I mean, I did actually want to have an empty shelf here for any future hand-dyed yarn because we're full for hand-dyed yarns in the cubbies. Now, if I had my third cubby, which is still in Florida, that would work, but I don't. So I wanted to have an extra shelf here. Okay, so that's not altogether impossible. I don't want it necessarily looking empty. So I could keep these two shelves here. I can move this down there and then have this shelf empty. And then I'll know, because this isn't really, this is for me, which technically should then go down there, which is where I put all my for me yarn. But this is for me. This is for me. This actually, there's no, why did we not put it over there? There was a reason why I didn't put it over there. This is for me. This was originally for me, but I don't think it's going to be for me. And then this is for whatever. So, okay, you want to leave? Okay. But if I move this down and find maybe something else to put in there, then I can have this shelf empty so that if and when, or I shouldn't say if, when there's more hand-dyed yarn, I could simply move this down here and then have this empty. Okay, I think that's what the plan is going to be, because with remember the yarn that I said that I had for the polka dot blanket I was going to do for my mom that was black and burgundy? I found a lot of it in this bin. I will be able to use the black for sure for this coming up show, or yeah. I'm trying to move this stuff away so when and if she comes back, she has a place to lay down. Although I need to get my phone charger so I can charge my phone because it's a little low. Oh, but wait, I was going to tell people I'm here so that they know I'm here. And don't look at my nails. I was planning on redoing my nails yesterday before Mr. Boyfriend got home. So I peeled off because some of the edges were already coming up. It had been a week, which I'm surprised it lasted that long with as many dogs as I walk and stuff. But I peeled off. I love doing that. And I don't have the peely base coat from Hollow Taco, but for whatever reason, I'm always able to peel nail polish off after about a week. Not acrylic, but anyway, so I peeled it off, and then we went and did a meet and greet with a new client, and I didn't get a chance to take it off. And then I was thinking yesterday, because I was trying to remember today, I'm like, wait, I wasn't going to do a live. What was I going to do if he got called into work? I was going to do my nails, my toenails and my hands. But then he left, and I had some breakfast and then was trying to quickly get the live going. And yeah, so anyway, I have to show you what the giveaway is going to be when it comes to super chats. But let me tell some people that were here. I know you're likely sleeping or getting ready for bed, but I'm live. Impromptu live. Is that even a word? Impromptu. No. Impromptu. I'm making it a word. Impromptu live. No, impromptu. I'm making up a word. Impromptu live. Okay, that was Leanne. Who else can I tell? Where's Becky? I am live. Not yet live. An impromptu one. I don't know if she's up or not, but we'll see. Okay, so that's Becky. That's Leanne. I could tell Pam. We could tell Wanda. Who else? My stomach is a little unsettled for some reason. I think I ate too fast. I could tell Tony. I don't know if he's around on Saturdays, but there he is. All right, so told a few people that we're live. I need to go get my phone charger. I'm like sweating buckets. It's not even hot today. It's supposed to be like 79, I think. But it's 93% humidity. Ugh. That's high. Okay, so anyway, with this whole super chat goal, whatchamacallit thing that I'm trying out, I don't know. Do you get to see? I don't know. How do you guys see it? Do you see? Because, okay, see goal. Goal ends in, I ran it for 3 hours. I don't know that I'll be live for 3 hours, but we'll see. I will be giving away a bear crochet kit with hook. Okay, so let's see, continue. Oh, this super chat counts towards the creator's goal. Okay, how do I get out of this? There. Okay, so you can go in there and see the goal. But what the giveaway is this Hardy Craft Easy Crafting Crochet Kit. This was something I got from Joann's. It's for this bear, which is adorable. It comes with the instruction manual, 3 colors of quality yarn, stuffing material, and safety eyes. So it does not come with a hook. What other color does it have? Oh, black somewhere in here. It does not come with a hook. It recommends a 2.5 millimeter. I don't have a 2.5 millimeter, even my own. But the next smallest I have is a 3.25 millimeter. It's a brand new one. I got this at Joann's. So the giveaway is for this kit and this hook. I think this is an intermediate yarn, 100% cotton, made in India, assembled in the Netherlands from components made in India and the Netherlands. Okay. Hi, monkey. What are you doing? Complete crochet kit. That's funny. It's a complete crochet kit, but without a hook. So that's why I'm adding a hook to it. So, okay, I see why they suggest it not being a monetary value thing. So what it'll be is anybody that does contribute to the super chat in this particular case, I'm going to do this. Unless you think I should change it to something like I'll do a strictly trivia live, or I don't know. That's a good question. Because otherwise what it'll be is anybody that does do a super chat, you'll go into a drawing to win this. Well, that's just going to have to be the way it is for this time, since I already have it set up. So we have the goal going. I now realize why it shouldn't be a monetary item. It should be some other thing. Like we'll do, one of the recommendations was like, we'll do a rhythm something without music, or we'll do host not a trivia, but I guess a game night, which essentially it could be trivia. Like there's all that kind of stuff. Like it's or I'll do an extra live on Friday, or stuff like that. So I don't know. That's what we're going to do this time, since I've already created it. If we reach 10 super chats in this live, I will be giving away this kit with hook, and anybody that has done a super chat will go into the drawing to win this. I don't know. I think that's kind of a silly thing. Maybe I should just take the goal off. What do you think, Mom? Are you still here? Should I take the goal off or see how it works? Anyway, let me know what you think, and then okay, so in this bin we have the starts of some of this blanket. Evidently Was I double stranding these? I don't understand what is happening here. Okay, that's just an end. This is an end. This is an end. And I was smart to have done that so that it doesn't undo itself. But maybe it's from... Oh my goodness, this is all tangled up. What is happening? Okay, I untangled that. So that's one. Oh, here I already started it. It was going to be, I think, 4 or 5 across. Maybe wait till more people come in. For what? To see if we should do it, or all right. So this and this. All right. So this was not done. I think I kept it connected so that I could sew it together, maybe. All right, what is happening? That's the inside. This... Oh, no, that's the inside. All right, so let me wind that up. Okay, so that's wound up. I'm going to wind the center pull too. Okay, so this is just a ball. This is the one that's attached to that one. Then I have 4 more balls. And I swear this was acrylic that we used for this blanket. It was just acrylic I got from my local yarn shop in Florida. So I've got 2, 4, 5 balls. I think I used each one to make a different square so that I don't know what I did. But anyway, so I'm not going to be continuing this blanket. I don't think. At least I have no intention of completing this blanket. So I could frog these. This was the polka dot blanket from Krista at the Secret Yarnery. So that's 1. This is 2. Which this had the extra start here so that I could sew on the rest. And then I had another one here. And then I had this segment that I had already started. But this would definitely have needed a border had I actually finished it. Hold on, there's another baggie here. Then I have this. Wow, I had a lot of dots done. I need that black yarn though. Here's a burgundy ball. And then I think I had all the dots done for the blanket. Look at those, are all the dots I think that were needed for the blanket. I always leave long tails, even though in this particular case the tails for the dots weren't needed for anything. But yes, this is the blanket you had asked for, but then you I think we decided against it, and there was going to be a different one that I had started. But I would probably be able to start this again, but I don't know when. And like these, I don't know exactly where I am in them at this point. It would be a long time before I was able to get back to this. But if I were going to decide to continue it, I can't use this black yarn for the other stuff. I could contribute these rounds to somebody if they want to continue making something. Like, not necessarily these because they're already connected to this black, and I would not be there's no reason, there's no need for any more dots. I mean, I made a lot of dots. Like this would make a very large blanket. I don't know what to do here. I'm trying to think while I'm putting it away. I can't even like turn these into like trivets because it's acrylic, and acrylic wouldn't work. So at least not for trivets. I mean, there's these three. I mean, I could put this into a frame for some reason, and I don't know what to do. Hey, Michelle, welcome. How are you? I don't know what to do about this. I am going to cut this black yarn off because I do need the black yarn. So these dots are definitely not going to be, and I mean, these squares are definitely not going to be anything. This I'm not sure about, but as far as the dots, I could donate them to somebody. I know Rose is collecting granny squares, 6x6 granny squares. These are definitely 6 inches, but they're not squares, they're rounds. So I don't know if anybody has an idea of where or how to give away those round dots. That would be awesome. I'm going to put these off to the side for now so that they're not part of all of this. The black I can definitely use for projects. I may even double strand them. They're worsted weight. I had a couple more here from the other day. Oh, I have even more dots over here. I don't know why I'm feeling very nauseous. All right, so I have this black. Too much to fit into here. All right, I'm going to put the black aside and decide what to do with that. But then Yeah, okay, I have the bands. All right, this was Barocco Vintage. Huh, yeah, I remember. They were $9 a ball. They are 52 acrylic, 40 wool, 8 nylon. Okay, I could totally make some stuffies with this. But I have really. All right, let's figure this out. And this burgundy is, or red. It's not really. I guess it is red, but it's not red. It's burgundy. This could also be used for something dark. Is the okay. Where is the center pole? Hello, center pole. It's not that, but there's no other options for a center pole here. That's totally not center pole. Okay, so this is a very strange set of events here. All right, so that's that. Let's see. I've got seriously, dudes. I don't know where my center poles are. It's very weird. So I've got, I think, 5 skeins of this burgundy. I don't know how I did this. This one was one that I was using. There's my center pole. All right, so I have 5 burgundy skeins, and I've got, I don't know how many black, a bunch. All right, so this, I will make the black work for something. Ay. This stuff has been in a bag and in the bin for a very long time. Several years. All right. And I have a bunch of, the ball bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 6 ball bands, unless there's more in the bottom of this bin, which is very possible. Which 5 is just the burgundy, and then I had all these black ones. I think we did like 6 burgundy and like 12 black or something like that. It was going to be an expensive blanket, that's for sure. All right, I'm going to leave these ball bands out. I'm going to try to stuff these other black ones in with the black. Yeah, there's a lot of black ones in here. With Miley fur. So in this case, I'm going to, not much, but I just saw one. So against black, that's not bad. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put the burgundy in this bag, and then I have to figure out what to make with it. And I got to get making. Like, beyond seriously. All right, so then we got the burgundy ones here. And then I have some more rounds here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more rounds here. So let's count how many rounds, even though I just put these away. Because it would be important to tell somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. So if you did 5 dots across, you could do 6 rows down. That's a pretty decent sized blanket considering this is the size of one of the dots. So, I mean, a lot of work for a polka dot blanket is done if you want this colored dot. And I mean, that's what it looks like. And again, this is a pattern followed by that I followed of Krista's at the Secret Yarnery. So there's 30 dots. I don't know the size. I have to go get a measuring tape. I do have to use the restroom, and I apologize for that. But after all, I am human. I think I'm human. I promise. All right, I'll leave 1 dot out so I can measure the diameter of it. I just have to get a measuring tape, which I think I have one there. I'll be right back. Entertain yourselves. It seems like there's only 2 of you in there, so don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I promise. Sorry, guys. You know, I think there's a new feature or something around where you can put like an ad that pops up, and you don't have to be on StreamYard or anything. I think there's a YouTube. I think I could be wrong. All right, let's measure the diameter of these rounds. I think they're 6 inches, or maybe, yeah. Okay, so they're 6-inch rounds. So unfortunately, they wouldn't work for rows, even if somebody turned them into a square, like did a square border, because that would make it bigger than 6 inches. And I know excuse me, oh my gosh, what is the name of the place that she uses to donate stuff? Something Crafters. They're looking for 6-inch squares to be able to make blankets and shawl or scarves and stuff. So unfortunately, it won't work for her. But I can see if she wants them for some reason, or I can see if, I mean, for me to ship it to Krista in Africa would be like, that's just stupid to do. I'll put one of these ball bands in there so that somebody can see what the fiber content is. I don't know what if this is the black or the burgundy, because it's a color number, not a color name. But this is interesting, Mom. It looks like you and I are the only ones in the live right now. That's okay. Okay. So the burgundy and the black, I'm gonna have to figure out where to put. Let's move this stuff down first. Okay. This is gonna go. Oh no. Oh, these are getting totally messed up. Oh, I really want to make something out of this Katya yarn. Actually, out of all of this, but wait, you guys can't see. These keep pushing back. It's irritating me. This I had 4 deep. Ah, no, it's coming undone. Oh. Okay. So we got that. Now, this is totally not enough room to put the black or burgundy right there. This I'm going to keep empty. Okay, opinions. No, stop. Okay, I have to stop with that because otherwise it's just gonna keep happening and I'm gonna keep fixing it and it's gonna drive me bonkers. It's already driving me bonkers. Anyway, opinions. Should I just go ahead and pull this down here and just keep this shelf empty for future hand-dyed yarns? Because I'm staying positive that I'm gonna get more hand-dyed yarns as we do yarn shop tours and stuff. Chicago Yarn Crawl starts today. If I had superfluous funds, I could have paid like $55 for a ticket to get on the trolley that takes you to like four or five of the city shops. I didn't even know there were that many. What? I knew of 2. And then there's several shops that are in the suburbs, like closer to the city, that are part of it. Well, actually, not even closer to the city. There's some that are out of it, but and they give you, I forget, like an hour and a half at each store, and you get to have some snacks and some beverages and some discounts and this, that, the other. That would have been fun. I want the Yarn Crawl bag though this year. Oh, it's so cute. Anyway, but then, you know, I mean, Yarn Crawl goes for like a week, I think, or 2 a week. I don't know. But anyway, so, okay, so move. All right. So let's see how we could do this without everything falling apart. This, if I could find more of this, I would be the happiest person on the planet. Now, the only thing is, this is a blanket that I'm making, a corner-to-corner blanket. I haven't touched it in years. And my tension has probably changed. Oh, I know it's changed a lot since then. So I may have to frog it. It's in my pile of project bags. That's like a mile high. Anyway, this is the most amazing, one of the most amazing yarns. It's Euro Baby, and it's kaleidoscope worsted. I don't think I've been able to find this color anyway, online anywhere. It's 100% acrylic and the color is 110. It is fabulous. I mean, it may not look it on camera. You know what? That blows it out a lot. Not really. Okay. It may not look it in real life. I mean, on camera, but in real life, you know what? Let me turn this down. No, not that. I don't know that I like that light, and that's too blue. I'm going to stay with this, but let me turn it down a little. Anyway, in real life, this is like just like if it could be iridescent, it would be iridescent, but it can't be because it's fiber. You know, I've never seen an actual iridescent fiber. Like, well, you can't see that bag, and if I pull it up right now, it's gonna. Oh no! Yeah, I just dropped my bee. Anyway, like that's iridescent. You can't make this into a fabric. But if you could describe it in a way, it would almost be like an iridescent. Not really, but like it's got this specialness to it. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm not going to say it's the softest acrylic. Okay, it's not like Super Saver. That's like, to me, sandpaper. At least with the way my hands and stuff are. But this is incredible. And the colors are unbelievable. Unbelievable. I think I did find some a long time ago, and I ordered it. And if you could tell, this one has more purple. It's way darker than these, even this one. But the green is inside, and it's amazing. All right. So this was that Dark Horse yarn. I think you can still find this somewhere. But this was at one point, like, so cheap. Like, so cheap. And I got a big bag of it. I think there were like 10 or 12 skeins of this in it. This is acrylic also. I think no, 50 nylon, 50 acrylic. So whatever, plastic. Not. I'm joking. But 100 grams, 205 yards each. This also, there's a big color variance, but it is the same color. Wow, I never noticed that it was that different. It's the same dye lot and everything. Same dye lot. What? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, is anybody in here? It says there are 0 people in here, but I don't know. That must be YouTube kicking people out. I don't know. Oh no. Ah, it looks shaggy now. And these are Shepia swirls. Okay, so then I have no idea how many people are actually here because it says there's 0 people. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, if you wouldn't mind doing so, I would greatly appreciate it. It'll let YouTube know we're here. So these are Shepia swirls. I know I'm not saying it exactly correctly, but I know it's a little bit closer to it than not. Anybody that knows the Shepia swirls, you know they're not inexpensive, but they're amazing. And there's like 1,200 yards, 1,000 yards, 1,000 meters. I don't know, something. I don't want to pull it out because it's going to mess this whole row up. But I made it. I didn't have either one of these colors. It was a different color that was magnificent. I made a lotus flower blanket by what is her name? It'll come to me. Anyway, I talked about it in the last live. It was amazing. It's a round blanket, and it was incredible. And I sold it at a show, I think, or maybe online. I don't remember. But anyway, they are spectacular. And it's like, I think it's 4 strands of yarn, and one of the 4 strands changes colors to the next color. Then it goes 2 strands, and then 3 strands, and 4 strands, and then it continues on to make all the different colors. So it's really super cool. All right, so if I actually there is some more yarn that I could probably fit in this little cubby right there. This is going to stay empty so that when as I'm building my hand-dyed yarn, it could go here, because I'm totally full in the cubbies. Totally full. This one down here, I could probably, but not. These right here, I've had for a long time. Some of these, this is actually one by, wasn't Long Dog Yarn. I forget whose it is, but this is inspired by what's his face in The Walking Dead. These, I think these and these 2 and these 2, I think were ones I got when I did my 2 of my very first local yarn shop tours, which was Mosaic Yarns. This was when I started my channel. And then think this purple one, this is actually a sparkle. It's a dark gray. It has a sparkle. I think this purple one is one of a few that Ryan, the yarn hag, sent me in our yarn swap that we did many years ago, along with these guys. I think all of these were from Ryan also. I can't remember. Anyway, so let's continue on in this bin. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna run over your tail, I promise. Okay? You're a good girl, good girl, good girl, yeah, good girl. You're a good girl, but you're stubborn and she won't go potty anymore. She'll go in the morning with me, and that's it. In the afternoon, she absolutely will not go with me. I literally have to drag her. Neighbors probably think I like beat her or something. The way I'm dragging her across the street to hope she'll do something, and I'll stand there until she does, and then instantly wants to go home at night. And if it's dusk till like 10 p.m., she won't go even with Mr. Boyfriend. In the afternoon, she'll sometimes go with us, but he has to drag her, and then ultimately we'll get to go. But otherwise, it's like she just wants to stay inside. And I know that 4th of July was a bit crazy, and she's been hearing little fireworks here and there, but she has to go out. She used to go 4 times a day or walk. What are you doing? Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a good girl, but you're very stubborn. Yeah, you're a good girl, but you're very stubborn. No, people see your snout. People see your snout. You're such a good girl. Okay, I gotta go back to work. Stop. All right, so I gotta stop dilly-dallying. Stop distracting me. All right, this I will have to cake, I think, because this is a hot mess. This is from the center, but it's not a center pull. I never made anything out of this yet, so I don't know what is happening. Stop, dude. What the heck? All right, I got it. I'm trying to get you to do this. I used to cake balls up and then not keep the ball bands with it. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. But so I have absolutely no idea what this is. Seriously? These have to get recaked because this is absurd. It's a very silky yarn though, so it doesn't stay very good. Well, a very whatever. I'm going to put the rest of what's in this bin on the desk so I could decide how I'm going to put it on that shelf. But this has like a sparkle to it. But it's not stellina. Oh, it might be, but it looks like a strand of something. Can you see that sparkle? It almost looks like there's a metallic in it, but it's not metallic-y. And the yarn itself, I think this is, oh my gosh, it's chain spun. Huh, I did not know that. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. But it is, in fact, chain spun. Okay, that makes sense. I love chain spun. Anyway, so that, wow, I have all of this old embroidery cotton. Star 6 strand. I don't know what brand it is, but I've got all of this embroidery cotton, which I plan on keeping because, oh, this is Rasta yarn. This is my favorite color in Rasta yarn. This is Malabrigo. I'm not a huge Malabrigo person, but Rasta yarn, totally. But this is electric purple. My mom can contest to that. This is like, wow, purple. This is not blue in any way. In any way. I don't know if I have enough in there to make anything, but I can easily find more. But this is an entire kit that I bought when I did a local yarn shop tour, but it was a cross stitch. It was the Black Sheep in Orlando. And I got this bag, which I love. There's absolutely no reason for this particular project, which is all things considered small. But these were flipping expensive as all get out. Expensive as all get out. Now, this is one that is hand painted. And then you follow it with the cross stitch. I think it's cross stitch versus, no, it's a tent stitch is what the tent stitch is the basic needlepoint stitch. It was a needlepoint store, that's what it was. Stitched vertically or horizontally for outlines, or single row stitching is the continental stitch. Stitched diagonally for filling in areas or backgrounds in the basket weave. So anyway, they have like this chart. And I got all the colors. I found all the colors that I wanted. That they had 8 million different. You want to see thread? You want to see every type of possible thread there is? You go to this store, or you find a needlepoint stitch store. Lord have mercy, and it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. But all of the colors in here, which there are many, many colors. I got this for the teal. They helped me with it, so I'm hoping I got the right ones, because this is velvet, and this is awfully thick. There's not like strands of it. 18 count for needlepoint cross stitch, 9 and 10 count. I don't know what that even means. I got this for the purple. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Is anybody here? Because it says it's 0 people again. See, like, there's no strands in here. Oh, yes, there are. And then I got this sparkle one. This one is probably my favorite one. It's like an iridescent orange. It's incredible. It's not doing it justice, but lordy, lordy, lordy. And then I got this lighter purple sparkle. Needless to say, this joker is going to be sparkling. Oh, I got this pin. I need to put, is this a magnetic one? I think this is a magnet. Or is this a needlepoint? It's so old, it's already faded. But anyway, the black sheep. And then I got like the standard white for, I mean, this is DMC, I think. Yeah, this is DMC. And then I got the cream. I think there's some kind of cream in here. Oh, for his hands. I think this is just more white. And then I got black. And then, oh, I didn't know I got one of these. Why is it in a separate compartment? Oh, that's my love. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Hi, my love. Yes, my love. I'm on my live. What are you doing? Yeah, remember? What? Wow, that is... Okay. Five what? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Okay, and what about that other dude that you were talking about for like metalwork stuff? Okay. Okay, well, just I guess let me know when you're closer, and then I can start ending the live then. Okay. Okay. Drive safely. Okay. Okay. Drive safely. I love you too. Okay. Bye. Oh, so Mr. Boyman was called in to work, and he worked a half hour, and he's on his way home. So like 2.5 hours worth of driving for a half hour, but he gets paid for the whole day, so whatever, it works. So I'll probably be ending the live in about an hour-ish, roughly. He said closer to 12 is probably when he'll be home, because he has to make 1 or 2 stops. I don't know why I got this particular. This is in no way my style. It's actually fabric lined, one of those plastic, tape measures. They may have thrown it in. And then, not for the piece de resistance, that orange one would be, but look at this gold I got. I'm not sure what part of this was gold. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm really itching to work on this. I don't have a Q-snap, which I don't know that I want a Q-snap. I've been watching, I don't know if you guys watch Hannah, the cottage crochet, the cozy cottage crochet. It's funny. We lived probably about 20 minutes apart for years and never met. But we plan on meeting at one of the points that either when I'm down visiting my mom or you know, after that, next year. So she's like, oh my goodness. Yeah, this bag was $55. They gave me a discount. I wouldn't have. I don't think I would have spent retail. My mom was with me. Mom, you were with me. I like that tape measure. Okay, well, you can have it if you want it. Let me get it out of here. Because I have other stuff that for you that we got at Joann's. So I'll put that with the other stuff. Anyway, so I'm really itching. But if you watch Hannah with the Cozy Cottage Crochet, I've been following her for years, since before she had Nova, which is her older child who's 4. She's 4. Anyway, I've been following her for many years. But she just recently started cross stitch when she had elbow surgery and she wasn't able to crochet or knit. And she had this is different than what she's been doing. She's been doing it on, you know, like the oh, what is it called? Anyway, that's more pliable. This is like a thick canvas. I don't know if that's what it is. But those are not cheap. I was trying to find the least expensive one so I can get one so I could try it. And this little jester guy, I want to say, Mom, you probably don't remember. I want to say this little one because this was like one of the least painted ones. Now, granted, you could get a blank one and do your own, but the bulk, then all of the thread that I got, it was like crazy. I'm gonna keep this on the desk, but remind me this is for you. Well, I won't forget that it's for you. I just need to remember to put it by. Ow! 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 The other stuff for you. There we go. Okay. That wasn't as painful. Well, okay. It was just more uncomfortable than anything. So, floss. I thought I had other floss too. I'm going to put this where my camera bag is right now because I don't know what to do with it. All right, let's see if I could empty this bin before Mr. Griffin gets home, that would be good. Miley, it's me. Miley, stop. Hey, Miley, it's mommy. Dude, seriously, enough. All right, here are 3 little ones. I don't think I ended up doing anything with them. And in honesty, I don't remember what I planned on doing with them. If I can pull out one of the, oh, seriously, what the flying fudgesicles is happening? And I don't know where any of my center pulls are. What? I don't even know where the end of this is. How is there no end? This is part of the center. Okay, hold on. Haha! There's the end. No, that's not it. Aha. Okay. And I know you really shouldn't store your hanks of yarn in cakes. If they come as a cake, that's a different story. But if it's a hank, you should leave it as a hank until you're ready to use it, because it can affect, especially if you're not really, if you're spinning, if you're using the Swift and the yarn ball winder, if there's a lot of tension when it's being wound, stretching the yarn, so it could lose any elasticity that it has. It could also just change the whole whatever. Anyway, let me see if I could pull, really. Let me see if I could pull out one of these cards with, or ball bands, without like destroying. This one seems to be the one. Son of a. Okay. This is Hiku or Haiku Kobasi, which is cotton bamboo silk DK. It's 55% cotton, 16% bamboo, 8% silk, 21% elastic nylon. There's 140 yards in it. It's designed in Seattle, Washington, made in Taiwan. Anyway, these were originally $8 a piece. I got them on sale for $5.60 at my local yarn shop in Florida at Creativity. So I have it in this color, which is, it's a deep purple, a pink, and like this kind of olive green. I was going to do something with it together. What? I don't know. Then I have this. I swear I had more of this. I have no idea what it is because I haven't used it in a long time. It doesn't have the ball band. It is an interesting twist, but it's like pink, light green, a little bit of orange. I don't know. I saved one of these when I was auctioning off all of my trellis yarn because I love it. But this is for me. Well, not for me, like I'm going to make something for myself. Maybe I will. This was something. This was a color I think you picked out, Mom, and you wanted something made out of it. I'm 95% sure that was this color because I had a different color. I don't know where it is. I've seen it recently. But this was a long time ago. This was like when I first started like really getting into hand-dyed yarns many years ago. But hey Catnaps, welcome. How are you? So this will go with my stuff down below. The rest of this, I want to say this is, it's not bamboo, maybe tencel. I don't know. I wish I did, but I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to make anything for myself out of that. I mean, it's super cool and it's got sparkle, but I don't have enough to even do like a tank top out of it, I don't think. Oh yeah, this was more Kristen Amdahl. This was when I was making my barefoot sandals, of which I have a bunch here that I need to somehow put together and label them with price tags. I have all kinds. I have my sparkle ones that are more like wedding me kind of almost. But those, crap, I got to put those into my inventory. Huh? But I had gotten Kristen Amdahl ones. Oh no, this was, I think I was going to make a necklace. I had it in black too. And I was stranding it with Swarovski crystals because that is the only crystal I will use on my stuff because that's just, I need to charge my phone. Sorry, I just remembered. Anyway, this is so magnificently silky soft. It's stupid. All right, I'm gonna go this way with it. But this was, yeah, 100% bamboo. I thought that's what it was, and it's a fingering weight, 200. It's got to be a 50-gram ball because, yeah, it would be because there's 215 yards only, and it was her Tidbits Trio. I forget, it wasn't, black wasn't the one that came with this. It was another one that came with it. But it is so, can you see the silkiness of it? but it's bamboo. I love bamboo. I love bamboo. Anyway, so that's something. But I'm going to keep it in the bag. All right, all of this miscellaneous stuff I think is going to go into that hole, and this is going to just stay empty. This was, oh my goodness, I made a scarf. I knitted a scarf out of this for my cousin many years ago when I first learned how, well, not when I first learned how to knit, when I decided I was going to knit again. She wanted something like super fluffy soft, and I knitted her a scarf out of this. This was something from Joann's. I don't remember what it was, but I don't know that I would crochet with this, but knitting with it was cool. This is going to go into my scraps. This was, I know I had more of this. Oh, I think I left the bin in Florida. I was making a mile a minute blanket, patterned by Krista at the Secret Yarnery. If you guys haven't noticed, I love her patterns. And I'm one of her mods, even though I can never make her lives these days. But because she goes live when I'm walking dogs. But I mean, I guess I could have it playing, but I can't really pay attention. And I certainly can't mod while I'm walking dogs. Anyway, I had so many amazing different textures in that blanket. What was going to be that blanket. It was incredible. But then I stopped. I can't remember why, but whatever. I like the pink. Pretty. Thank you. Yes, me too. This was one of them. This is Rossetti Lumen Multi. I don't know where I got this. It's not Ice Yarns. This had to have been at my local yarn shop. But it's 79%. Oh, I need reading glasses. 79% cotton, 21% viscose. I also love viscose. Color number 201, Rossetti Lumen Multi. They categorize it as a lightweight 3, a DK. Yeah, a DK. I guess it would be. But look at all the different... I got to take off my ring light. Look at the different, like, texture, like some sparkly, some matte, but it's got the green and the hot pink and the white and the silver and the yellow, and the some is sparkly, some is not. It's amazeballs. It's like seriously amazeballs. And I'm sorry that I'm sweating, but it's freaking hot in here. Even though it's not that hot outside, it's hot in here for some reason. Anyway, I have 3 of those balls. I'm sweating more now than I did the other day when it was like 90 something outside. I got to go get my phone charger. Actually, I'm not going to do that because I have to get over to... Oh my God, I've gotten like nothing done. And we've been on here for an hour and 18 minutes. Okay, so what else is in here? So the rest of what's... The rest... Okay, so this was... Oh, wait. What did I use this for? I used this on something. I'm almost positive this is a merino nylon blend. It's a single ply. I used this on something because this is not a whole 100-gram ball, and this was a 100-gram ink at one point. But I don't remember what I used it for. Anyway, this and this is that yarn I showed that last live. That was for that custom crocodile stitch blanket, my very first project. I have to undo this into this. And this took me hours. Like, I don't even remember how many hours to get it out of this. I love this. I love doing this. You know what? This is going to be a challenge for me when we're sitting and watching. Well, what the show we're watching right now takes concentrate. Like, you have to pay attention to it. So this may not work for that, but I'm going to pull it out so I can slowly but surely unwind this because it would be awesome to be able to use. I probably have about 100 grams there. Maybe. I don't know. The rest of what's in here. Okay. Before we finish that, let's put this away. I just have to figure out how to do this. I'm not going to be able to see a lot of this. But I'll remember that there's miscellaneous stuff in this spot. Because I want to put all of this miscellaneous stuff somewhere. Miley, it's me. I'm moving the chair for crying out loud. All right. And if I ask myself, didn't I have more Rasta yarn? Okay, I can still fit one little thing there. Not my mom's yarn. Although she doesn't really remember that that's her yarn. And I know it was something that you liked. It's like green, burgundy, yellow. It's not a color I would have bought. And I swear you and I were there together and you were like, oh, it looks much better. To me, from what I see on camera, it's much better in real life. I don't know where to put it. I need a separate bag for it. What is happening? What is... Oh, okay. Only because it's on the very bottom shelf of this cubby, these two, and I don't want her fur and everything getting on it, because that's like her level fur. All right, let me turn the chair around now to go this way. Miley, it's me. Stop already, dude. Miley, you're making me yell on camera. I don't like it. There. You want to say hi to your peeps again? Sit. Miley, sit. Say hi, peeps. Hi, peeps. I'm right here, peeps. Hi, my peeps. Hi, my peeps. It's me, Miley. I'm right here. I'm here. I promise I'm here for my peeps. Okay, that's enough. Whew, I am so hot. And my fan is even blowing right on me. And I got the box fan over there, except there's stuff under my desk, so it's not really blowing on me well. Whew, warm. Okay, I could have worn a short sleeve shirt, but none of my short sleeve shirts where I'm comfortable with my arm, even remotely comfortable. Okay, we have 8,000. It was funny yesterday. I was hanging up clothes because we hang all of our t-shirts because we have so many. And like, I'm not exaggerating. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, he and I could both, because we wear the same size shirts. We wear the same size shorts. We bought these shorts at TJ Maxx, I think it was. They're men's shorts, but they're men's larges. He had a pair of just loose ones, like exercise, not exercise, like skin tight, but the loose ones. And I was really wanting to wear shorts one day, and he's like, well, just try them on. I'm like, they won't fit. I wear his runners. He's 6 foot. I'm 5'2". I lost 1.5 inches. What the anyway. So it was 5'3" with my shoes that have my gym shoes that have like a cushion that deep. So anyway, So his runners, I fit into no problem. His long sleeve, his long like pant runners, I fit into no problem. T-shirts, we wear the same size. So his shorts, he's got skinny legs, like skinny leg. I mean, built but skinny, long legs. He's got long legs. His waist. Where's his waist? Anyway, he's got long, skinny legs. Built, but I mean, solid. They're like steel rods. It's crazy how solid they are. Anyway, so he's like, try on my shorts. And I was like, they're not going to fit. I put them on. They fit. And not only fit, but had a little, and I'm like, and my legs are big. I have big thighs. Like a lot of like, I've lost weight. So there's hanging skin, which sucks. But I got big thighs and fit, no problem. I don't understand how we fit so well. And when we like stand together or in any way, like front to front, back to back, whatever, we fit. Like our bodies just fit. It's the craziest thing. Anyway, so we were at TJ Maxx and I went and I tried on shorts and I was like, yeah, they fit. So he was like, well, I need shorts. I'm like, why don't you wear the new ones? And he's like, well, because I was wearing something different. And he was like, oh yeah, these look really good. So then he picked up another pair because I need shorts. I haven't worn shorts in decades. I don't wear shorts. I always wear capris. And they're just so hot. And at least while walking dogs. So he got another pair at Costco when he was there. And he's like, I don't know if these are going to fit. He's like, I've never found this brand. I forget what brand it is. That ever look good on me or that work. But I figured let's try it. They were $10. So I tried them on and they worked great. And then he tried them on. He was like, wow, these actually do look good. And I was like, this is the craziest thing. Anyway, I don't know how I got onto that subject. How did I get onto subjects of shorts? I'm hot. I don't know, whatever. If I think of it, I'll tell you. Oh, these were all the Knit Crate. When I was getting the Knit Crate boxes, these were all of their different patterns and stuff. Right? Were there patterns in here? Yeah. Yeah. So I have a bunch of these. I don't know if I want to keep all of that kind of stuff. I don't really have a place for all of that kind of stuff. So then here are a ton of ball bands. I didn't keep it with the yarn, but I did keep them. Does that count? Oh, that's my oink yarn from, oh, I know. Whoa. Oh, I remember so much of this. And then I have a ton of receipts from way back when, as well as doctor's receipts. No, that's not, yeah. Oh, this was when a doctor had ordered a bunch of stuff from me. And then more Joanne's receipts. Do I need this? When was this from? 2015. I don't need the ball bands anymore, although there are some in there I'd like to keep. But then, like, I picked up all these patterns from Michael's. And then patterns I printed out. Trellis lace socks. I would not want to wear these. They don't even look comfortable. Then the big book of baby Afghans. Okay, that's not a bad idea. Easy blankies to crochet. This is the one. Remember yesterday I finally threw out the yarn that I said it was starting with a bunny and then you worked it. That's the pattern I was following. Maybe now that I do amigurumi stuff, and then complete guide to crochet, accessories, and homeware with a ton of receipts as markers. Oh my gosh, look at all these different markers I have. Oh, that's a good pair of socks. Are these knit? No, they're crocheted. Hey, hey, hey. That may be cool, except I wouldn't make them as long. I wouldn't make them like ankle shorty, but shorty socks. I have to figure out a place to have my patterns because I keep finding patterns all over the place. Like I have probably a stack of patterns from Shandy at Expression Fiber Arts. Like seriously, people. All right, there were some great patterns in these Knit Crate ones. I mean, they were technically paid for because they were in the box, but they no longer, the company no longer exists. So, okay. Well, I got to figure out what to do with that. I had made, when I was dating someone many years ago, he was going to an Eastern medicine school, and they had an area where people could make stuff and sell it, like whatever. So I was going to make yoga socks. I made a set that you could actually wear. These, there's no way, unless it's a kid's foot, there's no like ease in here, but they were yin and yang, the heel and toeless. That's the heel, and here's the toes. I made a pair, but when it came to actually doing this part, the color work, it got so tight. Okay, I guess maybe, you know what? I don't have socks on. Okay, this part would fit, but there's like no stretch anymore to it. It's like it was like so tight. This is like a Hulk grip. You want to talk about my Hulk grip? That's right here. Anyway, so this was the first one I made as like a tester, and I was like, there's no way anybody's getting their foot in it. So then I made another pair. I think today, with the many more years of crochet under my belt, I can make this a lot better. But I have absolutely no interest in doing it. This was so much work. I was like, we would have to charge $50 per pair of socks. What? To make it worth it. But this could go in the garbage. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to keep it as a memento, but why? I'll keep the stitch marker though. So, garbage. Bye. All right, we got more. Dudes, we're there. I got more bags. That's good. These are. I have so many creativity bags. It's not funny. I shop there a lot. Premier Yarns, item details, 78.82. No. Oh, I saved 78.82. My total was 30.54 with shipping. Premier Cotton Soft Silk. I don't need this. Garbage. Oh, String Theory Color Works. I remember this entanglement. That's a yarn band. Okay, these bags need to go. All right, this bin is empty. Wahoo! We've emptied the 3 bins that needed to be emptied, although a lot of it's on my desk. My desk looks like a yarn store just barfed on my desk. Anyway, but this is a big bin. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta turn myself around. I have one slipper on, one slipper off. All right, all 3 bins are empty. I'm super excited about that. Now, in the time between now and when Mr. Boyfriend gets here, or lets me know he's closer, may still be about, maybe not quite an hour, but we're going to try to get this in there and get that organized. Viva Glitz. Oh, this was that orange sparkle yarn, I think. I'm almost positive. It was $15, but it was marked down to $10. 85% rayon, 15% metallic yarn. Yep, that's it. That's what that is. That orange sparkle yarn that I had before. It's Viva Glitz. Color 1005. Viva Glitz. From my local yarn shop. So that's what that was. I do have the ball bands. It would be good to keep it with it though. Dude, they're so silky, it just flies off. That's this one. I knew that there weren't going to be a lot of people on this live because there are so many other people that are live at the same time. But I just figured I would go live. Etrofil, hand knitting yarn, Yonka, designed in Italy. I remember loving Etrofil yarn, but I don't remember which one that is. And then this Baby Stripes may have been one of those other ones that was there. Nylon and acrylic. I don't know. But I certainly don't need receipts back from eons of years ago. All right, so this I'm going to have to figure out what and where. You know what? For right now, it's going to go right there. I have patterns here too. What is that? Socks a la carte. Colorworks. What? And all of this, those are printed patterns. Okay. All right. So this is the way it's going to be. Wait. No. Come back here. You can't breathe here because otherwise it all falls apart. Just saying. So now we got to turn this around and go over there. So I'm going to do this as a separate giveaway. I'm going to turn off that gold thing. I'll only do that if and when I know that we're going to have... What did I just do? I just did something. How do I turn the goal off? Can I turn the goal off? See goal. Let me see. Remove goal. All right. We're remove it. All right. So I disabled the goal. So this I'm going to do as a separate, whatchamacallit. All right. Let me go. If I put my phone over there, though, I'm not going to hear it ring. So I am going to go get my charger. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Because I can reach the plug now because the bins aren't there. Woohoo! And I had yarn, fall off the desk. I need to rearrange you guys. But I gotta change. I gotta move the fans this way because, whoo, baby, is it hot over here. Not to mention the fact that this is that in the way if I do this? Does this make you guys hear does it affect the sound? Is the sound quality any different in this particular instance and moment? I have to take something for nausea. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm here. I just I have to move the box fan. It's funny. When were we live last? When were we live last? We were live today's Saturday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hey Christina, welcome. How are you? Whatever day we were live last, when we emptied the second bin, Mr. Boyfriend gets home and I'm like, I know it doesn't look like we did a lot, but we did a lot. We emptied this bin, and he's in the hallway. He's not in this room. I said, we emptied this bin and we emptied this bin. He goes, I can't see what you're talking about. I was like, but I know what I'm talking about. It was funny. I guess you have to be there maybe. I kind of want to lay the box fan up a little bit so I'm actually feeling it here. Because I'm not feeling this little fan that's on. The little fan is on the corner of the computer. You guys can't see it, but it's here. But I don't know if it's making too much noise for you guys because of any kind of vibration. So let me know if you are hearing anything. Like, okay, that's without the fan, and that's with the fan. Do you hear any difference in sound? Is it okay, or do I need to move it, or what? Okay, so that's Parkway Chunky and Pixie Dust. That's going to be velvet, and what did we say? Bulky yarn, I think, is what we said was going to go with the velvet down there. This was going to be the Boho Spirit Unforgettable Facets and Ice Yarns, Lana Bella and Rainbow Gray Shades, whatever. Hellspun, I don't think I have anywhere else. Okay. Happy Saturday, Natalie in live chat. Hey, Mark, welcome. How are you? No difference in the sound. Okay, thanks, Mom. Hi, Christina, Catnaps, Lois, and Michelle. Okay. So we're probably only going to be live another, I'm guessing, about 45 minutes-ish, roughly, until Mr. Boyfriend gets home, basically. Because then he and I have to leave. Well, we'll have to walk Miley first, or attempt to. All right, so this is Ice Cream, Bernat Softy Baby. Wait, this is Ice Cream here too. Uh-oh. I just made things fall down. Here's more Ice Cream. I just threw this in there. That's not going to work there because there are, yeah, that fell down. All right, so let's do 2 across. But wait, this is Big Twist Value, which I have, you know what? This may have to get caked because this is like stupid. And this is Red Heart Super Saver, which if I have any, it's actually in this one over here. So I don't know that I want to put those there. And then there's this. This is a bulky. So if anything, this should be going down there with the velvets. This should be all 4 weight. All right, so do I have any other 4 weight that's not something that goes over there? I don't have any more of the soft stitch. I swear I had it in white. Hellspun is what? Wait. 5. Okay. So everything here besides the Lana Bella, well, not this. This goes up here, I guess. But, okay, if I can fit it. I don't like the way this looks. That's like the impeccable version, but UK version. All right, so wait a minute, but this is, well, this that's funny. This says it's worsted, this says it's worsted, and this is way bigger. But for right now, that's my worsted stuff. Then the Chunky Monkey, which I adore, and really don't like using for anything other than like a hat or something that I could get a little bit more money from, because I mean, I guess it's not that expensive, but it is if you consider the shipping that goes along with it. I was going to do the Chunky Monkey in here because of the boho. Oh, I so adore this, even though it splits like a son of a gun. I mean, look at that. It's just like a splitty mess. I love it. It's so soft. But I got a lot of it. Not a lot, but we're doing chunky. We're doing chunky down below, so oops, I got stuff falling. Oh my Lord, that is such a mess. Well, all right, as it turns out, we actually aren't going to have a lot of this here. So maybe I'll bring the velvet up here. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll bring the velvet up here, but I hate having the Chunky Monkey down there. Seriously. Ah. I love the Chunky Monkey. Like, Chunky Monkey is one of my favorite yarns. It's by Shepius. It's one of my favorites. I'm good, Natalie. Thanks yourself. I'm good. Thank you so much. Sup, Mark, Natalie. Don't get me hungry again right away. LOL. This heat outside is getting to me a little bit as it is. Oh, believe me, I know. Not too much, Christina. I just arrived here to support as usual, and I'm staying cool in my basement. Oh, yes. Basements are great for that. Thank you for the support, Natalie. Who's Max Sabbath, the tribute band to Ozzy? Max Sabbath. This isn't a great T-shirt. We have another one. Actually, this isn't great at all. Max Sabbath is it's Ronald McDonald. Well, evil, not really evil. I guess technically evil because it's heavy metal, but heavy metal's not evil. So that's not the right term, but it's Ronald McDonald. You've got the Cheeseburglar, who is the Cheeseburglar is the bassist, no, guitarist. Then you've got the big green guy. He's the bassist, I think, or vice versa. And then you've got one of them is the drummer, and then there's the drummer. And he cooks burgers on the thing and everything, and they do all kinds of different bands, and like their twist of it. You have to look them up. It's a hoot. I didn't see this concert. Mr. Boyfriend saw this concert. We did see them recently though, and it was kind of cool because I think it was a cheeseburger. I forget which one it was, but he was on the side next to us. We were side stage, and I had asked him for his pick, and under his massive head, plastic head, I could see that he saw underneath it because I was lower than him. And he said, okay, but then he walked away, and I was like, what? I don't get the pick. So then he comes around and he hands it to me specifically, like over the people in front of us. There was like a couple people in front of us, and they were wanting it too. And he was like, and he gave it to me. That was super cool. And we also got their set list, but because I get the picks for Mr. Boyfriend, and then we try to get the drumsticks for me. But it's a hoot to watch for sure. It's an interesting experience, but it's amazing. Kind of like Guar. What you have to, it's totally over the top, like totally over the top. But it's a super cool band. It was a lot of fun. I'm here. I'm here. Hello, everybody. Hey, Becky, welcome. How are you, my friend? Oh my, hello, good old McDonald's. And they'll make fun of different, like, not make fun of, but they'll put a spin on like different fast food places and different names to them and stuff. Hi, Becky. How are it's called not fast food metal. Like they're their own genre of music, metal, basically. Hi, Becky. How are you? Good to see you again. Did you just message me? I just got here about 10 minutes ago to start my online day and weekend. An evil McDonald's heavy metal band. Maybe, yeah, maybe. I can't remember. I'd have to look it up, but it was a lot of fun. It was definitely like Mr. Boyfriend's like, okay, I experienced Guar at that point twice. I don't think the third time yet. Um, but he was like if you can imagine Guar and their whole story and whatever and universe, Max Sabbath is kind of like it's an interesting experience. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I will say that, but it was definitely a unique experience. All right, so we got three of these. We got three of the. Oh, ball band is coming off. Whoa. All right, we got three of these. I don't think this is the same. No, because this is Red Heart. That's Loops and Threads. So we got two of those. I'm going to put this one here because it's similar but not the same. But then we got Boho Spirit, I think, is way better than any of the Loops and Threads, Red Heart, whatever. But I don't know. All right. So we got three of those Boho Spirits. We got four of those. We got four. Four. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Four of those. Two of these. Oh, wait, we were going to put the velvets here, right? Okay, so how do I want to do this? I could put two each and the extras in the back. One extra sparkle. We're going to put these here, even though they're not the same. This will go back there. will go up here. Really? Really? You gotta do that to me? No! Where did the other one go? Oh, it's gone. Seriously? I gotta find. Okay, even if I found tape. Well, I guess I could find tape. But we have a lot of. We have a lot of velvet, but I need to find tape so I could tape this up. I can always Google them, of course. Guar, yeah, Guar. No, GWAR. What am I talking about? And maybe trash food. Nah, I don't remember. Oops, Natalie, the audio is good, but the video shows a lot of light in your craft room today. It's because of the window behind me. I like that name, Boho Spirit Yarn. Me too. Very bougie, probably too. I hope so. Yeah, it is. Black screen because of a stupid ad. Be back soon. I don't understand why that keeps happening, Becky. Blows my mind, Natalie. The guy from the Birdcage movie, 1996, but I forgot his name. What? Are you back, Becky? Let me see if I can find some tape really quick. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I know I have Scotch tape somewhere, but for the life of me, I can't find it right now. Holy cats, is it hot in here? But I found a little bit of packing tape. Yes, Birdcage was a funny movie. Seriously, I folded this over, but clearly that's not going to stick well. I don't understand why this is so thick. We'll see how that holds up. Okay, so okay, this is getting irritating, but whatever. It's there. Okay, so I have Scotch tape, but I can't send it through my computer screen. I don't know why I'm so giddy today. Must be the weekend laughter, though, but who doesn't? Hey, laughter is the best medicine. All right. Should probably be drinking more water, which is what I'm doing right now. Ah, that's good stuff. Okay. Who's hot stuff in here? All right, so these are the only big Bernat baby velvets or velvets that I have. The rest of them are Juicy Couture. However, what is happening is everything's leaning this way, and so it's pushing these smaller skeins out. And this is by no means all of the velvet yarn I have. It's just that I have a backpack. Oh, right. Hold the phone. My Sparkly Justice backpack. I need to make sure I have at least one of every one of these colors. Oh, no. What the? Why is this in here? All right, hold on a second, guys. I'm right here, but trying to figure some stuff out. See, what I do, like this is scrap yarn, scrap velvet that I have from different scrunchies I've made. Well, what I do is I don't get rid of it. I actually make multicolored scrunchies. It can be a little tiny section of black with some purple and then some pink and some orange. Okay, I don't have orange, but that's the color that came to mind. Anyway, those actually are sometimes more popular than some of my single color ones. So I keep the scraps of it in the bag so that when I run out of colors, and it's funny because Mr. Boardman actually came up with the idea. I was, not that I would have a problem with it, but I never really thought about it. I think the most colors I've had in one scrunchie was 5. I think. And they're just super fun. I don't have any that I can show you right now because they're all in a bin. But they are fun. I mean, otherwise this would normally go into scrap yarn, but I just wanted to make sure that I could get this all together so that I could put it away in the bottom of the bag. I'll keep like sparkly colors together in one. I don't mix sparkly and non-sparkly yarns in one scrunchie, but yeah. And I have this brown, which I had only found once. I made a bunch. They're actually not that popular. My black sparkle are probably the most popular. Then I had like neon yellow. I've sold those quite a bit. All right, we are into a knot. I guess I can do this later. Okay, well, this is another one I got. Oh, no. This is another project I can put on the need to do list, but not now. All right, so I have this, and this. I only have 3 more colors um of which I didn't have in the colors in my bag. So wait a minute. Yeah. All right. Well, then I really don't have much velvet to work with. Thought I had more, but evidently not so much. Hey. But when I get more, which I don't know if I can get Juicy Couture anywhere else, or if they renamed it something else, or what, I have no idea. But um, I don't even follow Canada's food guide. But yes, water and more of it is still good. I always have filtered tap water though in my morning coffee, 2 cups worth, a little less in this heat. Yeah. Connected investors, every time it comes on as an ad, the iPad screen goes black. I'll be back. That I don't understand. Oh my god, I'm like so hot right now. Damn it, Becky, I'm back. Yay! Yes, yay. In all this heat, I usually have iced coffee. Good stuff too. Yeah, I don't drink coffee. Okay. I don't know where to start here because I have such a mixed bag of stuff. I guess I could put the Chunky Monkeys together down there. I don't think I have any more of this color. I have a few of that color. The pink. This is actually connected to what was the start of a hat that I don't think I'm going to continue. But I don't have time to frog it right now. So um, I'm going to have to do the same thing where 2 of them are up front and then the other, any additional, goes in the back. I don't exactly know what is going on with this one, but whatever. Wow, I'm stuck. Whew. Hat stuck. Oh, and this super bright green I only have 1 of. No! Yeah. No, no, no. Come back here. Right now, what my problem is if I bang into any of this, it's all going to fall. Whew. Like, I'm seriously, I don't even know why. It's not like it's not sugar sweats. All right, this was also a project. Look at this. Talk about yarn barf. It's all coming undone. But it also is connected to what was the start. Oh, of a divine hat. Okay, this I'd actually like to continue. Although I'd have to restart it. But All right. This is a little off kilter here. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, son of a... Yeah. Hold on a second, guys. Let me bring you down a little. You can't really see what I'm doing, but... Fudgesicles is what I gotta say. Ow! I hit my head pretty hard. All right. So then this is going to go on this side. Right now. Ow, that hurt. This can go there. I have more hometown. No, just this. Yeah, this and this is hometown. That's Woolies. Oh, I wish I could stuff this white. This is Karen Simply Soft, Karen Simply Soft, which goes here. But I have no room for it. And the thing is I need to get into the bins that are in the corner here. Those are my Christmas cards, my sticker bin, and my regular cards bin. And my scraps bin. I don't know what to do. All right, well, hold on. I'm hot. That's first. So, okay, something weird happened on this one. I don't know what happened, but what I may have to simply do is put this Simply Soft right here. No! And then remember it's there. if and when I need it. Okay. How am I going to get up? Sorry for the earthquakes. Oy. Whoa. Okay, that was not good. All right. Now, I give up. I give up. Just that one ad that's doing this to my iPad. And of course, just when I say I'm back, that ad came back. I don't understand why you keep getting so many ads. Is everybody getting so many ads so quickly back to back? I had hot coffee, sugar, French vanilla creamer in on my second cup since 9:30. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too. I mean, I could turn off ads again, but I don't know why you're getting so many, Becky. That just doesn't make sense to me, especially since nobody else is. Oh, Lord, have mercy on my heart. Okay, so what I was thinking about, you guys weren't, several of you weren't here earlier. I have all this yarn that was originally for my mom's polka dot blanket. I have 30 rounds, the dots of the polka dots that I'm going to give to somebody if they want to make a blanket. They'll have to get the base color for the rest of it and connect it all. But if somebody wants them, they can have them. This black I'm going to need for the projects that I have that are coming up. Hold on a second. But I need to put all of that black yarn somewhere. So hold on a second. Where is my hook? Dudes, I'm looking for my hook in my scrunchie bag, and I can't find it. So I'm trying to put that yarn away so that I can have it not look so messy over here, and actually show that we did do something today besides just chit chat. But I don't know where my 7mm hook is. That stays in this bag anyway. So until such time, I was thinking I could maybe put it here. But that means maybe I can finagle it in there. I don't know. Okay, these are too unballed. Sorry to hear. I get no ads whatsoever because I still pay for YouTube Premium monthly. I love that feature, and I do know that YouTube still get at least a modest share of those ad revenues regardless. Yeah, I must not have many subscribers that have the YouTube Premium, but yes, I see when I get anything from premium people. It seems to be that one ad I do not want connected investors. Yeah, I know. Let Mr. Boyfriend help get those card bins out. I will. I'm just afraid of moving this thing because then everything's going to fall apart. I will, though. But then again, it's on wheels. It's just a matter of not having everything fall apart. But then again, I just stepped out to walk the dog, not to be rude, easier to clean up than if she goes in the house. Well, yeah, no problem. Can you not block those ads at all, Becky? Darn it. Understood, catnaps. Yeah, can you? Are you not able to block them? Okay, I may need to cake some of these. All right, this is a center pole. So these are just very loose. This is not kind of, the cake kind of came apart on that one. And this one is coming apart. This, okay, this is the center pull. Okay. So I have 2, 4, 6, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 and a mess black. Yeah, if I move this thing, everything's going to fall apart. But we're going to have to do it because I got to get into that corner. This is a mess of a burgundy. And we only have 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, well, for right now, by the grace of God, everything is staying in here. Well, I'm kind of tempted to roll this so it kind of tightens up the sides a little. I don't know where to put these because that would be here. Oh, that's where that came from. What? Or for right now, I may put these here. Just so they're away. I'll put these bags away. Okay, so as far as any kind of yarn that needs to put away from the bins and non-project bags that have yarn in them, everything is put away. Haha, which means I have room for more yarn. Yay! I'm just kidding. Actually, I do need more. I need black Sweet Snuggles, which I don't have any of. I need black Posh and Plush, but, well, Michael's has some big twist back as loops and threads. Don't like that. What is happening with my hair? Okay. You know what? Let's do this. I want to see if this actually helps the sides stay tighter. To a degree, it does. Not crazy, but it may help when trying to move this out. I mean, it certainly protects the yarn, that's for sure. All right, let me turn you back around. I took my slippers off because my feet were just so hot. All right, let me turn you guys around. The carpet needs to be vacuumed so badly. I have so many scraps that need to go into my scrap bucket, but I can't reach it because it's over there. Dude, stop! Keeps falling out. Okay, so the desk is not clear of yarn, but this whole side that was piled up is clear of yarn. This was for, I have to find where I put all of those miscellaneous coasters and sew in the end so I could give them to my mom, because that's where they were going. These were new ones that I had started making. It's in the old pattern that I had. I have a million of them. I don't want to make anymore, but this is going to go back into the bag that was for that. The vintage Barocco. Okay. Well, the vintage Barocco yarn. The ball bands, which are for the black and the burgundy. I guess I don't need them anymore. I did think that was just acrylic, but it's not. It's 52 acrylic, 40 wool, 8 nylon. I don't know if I can, but it's getting rather aggravating. I've only seen it here. That is so weird. So if you pay for the premium YouTube, you have no ads. Correct. I like that plastic shelving. Thank you. It's from Ollie's. It's actually like greenhouses for your yard or for planting. But we did it for this. Yes, they were $20 a piece, I think. Yes, indeed, cat naps, none, no ads, nada. It's great. Me too. I think I may have blocked it. Yay, I hope so. Praying hard. Please let her have blocked the ad because that's annoying. We'll see. That was the only ad that was every 2 minutes, it seemed. That's crazy. I don't know that I've ever heard that. This was a little sample, like a micro mini Hank. Who was this from? I can't remember, but it is amazingly beautiful, and it's like it's got this beautiful sheen, but it's got the halo also. I don't know where to put that. For right now, it's going to go right here. This is garbage. This is from my mom. These are scraps. That I don't know. This I have to work on. Those are my David's tea tins. This is from the giveaway. This is from the last Sunday live. Right? Yes, because you have until this Sunday. But for those of you that know, you know. And if not, you could go figure it out. Just saying. Let me see. Was that Mr. Boyfriend, perchance? Nope, it was Crate and Barrel. Okay. I get so many notifications, so many emails. I can't keep up with my emails. Like, at all. And the sheer amount of notifications for YouTube videos that come out. It's nuts. Whoopsie. Like, absolutely nuts. Light rain starting in 25 minutes. That's about right now. Okay, I guess we'll see if that happens. Anyway, so we got that done. Now I have all this other stuff that I have to do a review on, which will get 2 things done for the show. that is this. That is that. This is fiber fill. I have 2 bags of that. Oh, wait, this. Hold on, hold the phone. This. What's that? Oh, that's, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with stuff. I got to move the box fan back. These are more the stuffies for lovies. Which for now, I'm going to go right there. Now, as far as this is why I said, I have to start saying goodbye. As far as all of this, I could fit it all into one of these, and this is just basically miscellaneous yarn. Oops. Okay, so this is basically just miscellaneous yarn that I am not going to use for quite some time. But if I want it, I know where it is. And I have 2 empty here. Means I get more yarn. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. I am, but I'm not. I am in that it would only be for what I need for the show. Well, and any show moving forward. I could put all of the stuffies for lovies in there. That would weigh that thing down even more, though, then. I'm still trying to figure out why Facebook thought I needed connected investors. I ain't investing in nothing. I don't know. I have no control over that. Yay, thankfully, I have no control over that. So, anyway, evidently, Mr. Boyfriend is not far from home. And we have to get going. Oh, it's later than I thought it was. So I guess I need to start saying goodbye. So we have organized all of the yarn that is not part of a project bag of some kind, whether jewel bag or actual project bag. So that's huge. I have like 3 bins in the dining room next to the foosball table that are that have projects. They're large projects. Like each one is a large amigurumi of some kind. And I know mine are large by nature, but I mean jumbo in that case. Uh-oh, I made a big old mess out of this by pulling it instead of simply What did I do here? I may actually not be able to undo this without like affecting the um the quality of the yarn. Oh, that sucks. Actually, it doesn't really. I mean, I love the chocolate brown one, but the black, they changed the black to be like this not really silky looking velvet. Like velvet is supposed to have like a softness to it, a whatever you want to call it. This is like a matte. You know what? This is just a gigantic pile of mess, and I'm pulling out strands of it. So that's not going to work. So this black is going to be the little part of black, but I don't know if you can tell. It looks matte, like it's not a silky velvet. And I'm like, what? Why would you do? Why would you change that? Like, what is like this? You can see. Well, no, you can't. You can't even really feel it. Okay, this whole strand of brown looks really funky. All right, you know what? All of this is getting. No, it's not. Wait. Okay, hold on. All right, this part of the brown I'll save. Although brown is really not, unless it's with black. Or maybe the red. Brown is not going to go well, I don't think, with as a miscellaneous multicolored scrunchie. I mean, I guess I could be wrong, but all right. So I'll keep those as scraps. This is going bye-bye. That goes in there. This is a scrap ball that needs to go into my scrap ball thing. That's a scrap ball. This I got to actually put into a ball. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll do that really quick, and then we'll start saying goodbye. Nope, because there's a lot of this. Ow! Well, maybe I can do it. Really quick. Anyway, so I don't know when I'm going to go live next. It's not like there's not more organization needed in here. I would like to go. I mean, I went through my project with you guys on video. Yeah, this yarn may not like to be in a ball. That's maybe why I left it this way. Oopsie. It just keeps pulling out of wherever it is I am wrapping it up. I did my frog it or keep it video. So all of the project bags that I have, which are a bunch, are projects I do plan on working on at some point. I actually would like, honestly, I wish I had my business up to a point where I could be working on non-stuffy type stuff, like as my primary source of income. And I think I am going to try to figure out Palm Street, although that may not happen like right away. But if I can get Palm Street going, I may do that as my source of online market versus having to do in-person markets. And if I find that I can be successful with it, may go ahead and include shawls, hats, scarves, whatever. The couple of people I have seen that have been on Palm Street, it's only 2 people that I follow that I know do like live markets on there. And almost exclusively, like they don't do in-person markets anymore. One is because she's pregnant and the heat in where she is just is too much. Refined Vibes, and then LA Crochet, Morgan. she almost exclusively does just Palm Street lives. She sold out on her last live, like her entire inventory sold out. And she had a show like a week later or something, so she had like a lot of work to do. But if I can see that I am able to do that and I don't have to do in-person shows, I would prefer that, because we're going to be basically focusing our markets on like festivals, like heavy metal festivals or music festivals. That's where we're going to be focusing our market like strategy. So I need to try to figure that out, see how that goes. But I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, next slide. So I would like to do some crochet with me lives, like where I'm actually like working on stuff. There is more organization. However, there's not really much that we could do on a live. And I don't know necessarily, there is, but there isn't. There's nowhere to put it all. So I don't know where, how, whatever I'm going to get to. But I would like to start getting to my project bags. And if I can get them selling on Palm Street, that would make me even happier, because then I could be working on other stuff and actually using my hand-dyed yarn and being creative in that sense. So we'll see what happens. Oh my God, I have something in my eyes driving me nuts. Anyway, but I got to get going. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for being here. I know I've been here for 2.75 hours. Sorry, Natalie, I'm still here. I was just dealing with emails, sending messages, etc. No problem. This was fun watching you organize your craft room. Thank you, Mom. Hello, Becky. Good old fake book. Okay, so I'll probably go live sometime this week, and I'll figure out what we're gonna do. I have a redraw winner I have to do from my second Joann's Haul giveaway that I did, hidden giveaway that I did. And I also have to pick the other winner from a live that we had, and do that video. And then I have to edit 2 different Michael's Hall's videos. And I have a couple of reviews I need to do. The safety eye thing, the neck light. There was a third thing I thought I did a review on that we did a review on my live, but I can't remember what it was. I have to go back to that live and look. But I'm got to do those videos. So I have a bunch of videos that need to be recorded and or edited and uploaded and everything. But the live, we'll figure out what we're going to do. Maybe just crochet, because I have a lot of work that I have to do. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. We have a lot of stuff we're going to be doing, and just having some quality time together. So that's awesome. And I will talk to you guys soon. Hopefully I'll get a video up Monday. I should have time to finish editing that video and get that up for Monday. But thank you so much for being here. It sounds good, Natalie. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Until next time, you too, stay cool, depending on where you are. Leanne, stay warm. And, oh, well, actually, wait, Catnaps, are you in Australia too? No. Somebody else is in Australia. Stay cool. Christina, if you emailed me asking me where the library was or telling me where you are or whatever, I don't know that I got it, although I've been getting such an insane amount of emails. I haven't been keeping up with it. So that's my bad too. Anyway, have a great rest of your weekend. Bye to all. This was fun. When you get done with yours, you can come straight in mine. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Actually, that would be a lot of fun, Becky. You're not in Australia. Okay, somebody is from Australia. That's like newer. Anyway, okay, Mr. Boyfriend may be home. So I will talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Be positive. Remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Extra prayers for those who need it. If you need extra prayers but don't want to share publicly, email me at natalies.closet@yahoo.com. We will add you to our private prayer list. If you don't mind me sharing it publicly but anonymously, let me know that. I will do that too. My mom says hi and bye, and thank you for all the continued thoughts and prayers for her and with everything she's going through. Mr. Boyfriend says, my love. Oh, he's on the phone. Sorry. He says hi and bye. He's on the phone. Sorry about that. Didn't know that. I didn't actually see him until right this second. Miley says, oh, come here. Sit. Miley, sit. Miley, sit. Sit down. Miley says, hi, bye, my peeps. I miss you, my peeps. I was in the video earlier. Yay, you're in the video. Anyway, Miley says hi and bye to her peeps. I say hi, or I say bye to everybody. And thank you for all the continued thoughts and prayers for all of us. We all really do appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys soon. And I will let you guys know. Okay, I didn't let you guys know today. So I guess I can't say that I will remember to tell you guys when I'm going live because this was very impromptu. We were literally about to leave when he got called into work. So it was like kind of a, okay, I'm going to go live, even though there's so many other things I should have been doing. But this needed to get done. So I will try to remember to let you know both on my Facebook group and on the community tab when I'm going live next. Fingers crossed. Forgive me if I don't. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Bye.